What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Will here. And in this video, I will be talking about why every man or woman should get a dog before they have a child. If you're a woman or a man and you out there right now and you have no children and you want to start a family someday, you want to raise children, you actually want to be a parent. In my opinion, I really feel like before anybody have a child, the most wisest thing you can do is get a puppy. Like if you got the space and the money to get a dog, it'll be wise as hell to get a dog before, get a little puppy before having a child. Because you'll quickly realize if it's really for you or not, if having a child is for you or not. And it'll prepare you for being a father or a mother one day. You know, raising a puppy taught me a lot of shit. It taught me a whole lot about life. So we're gonna jump right on in. One of the things I made a list of all the things it taught me. So stick around, take notes. Let's get to it. Number one of the things having a puppy taught me. It taught me about responsibility. See, when you have a puppy, man, like it teaches you a lot about responsibility. You gotta make sure you have money to feed the dog, and you have to make sure you have money for when things go wrong, because shit will go wrong. It's not how shit will go wrong. You will deal with shit, and you gotta have money to make sure you cover shit when they pop up. You gotta have money to pay for the food. And in my case, this is a big one because I have a dog that have a sensitive stomach. So my dog can't eat all the little cheap shit, so I gotta spend money for that. Another thing, you have to sacrifice a lot of shit. Like you can't go out of town and plan a trip with your homeboys or your homegirls. You actually gotta spend time. You actually gotta you actually gotta include that dog in your everyday life. You can't go out of town. And if you do go out of town, you gotta make sure you have somebody to feed it, walk it, clean up after it. And that's the same thing with a child. You're responsible for walking this dog 4 or 5 times a day. Sometimes you might have to walk the dog at night. You gotta teach the dog not to shit all over your house. And a lot of that is responsibility. That's the same thing you need when you have a child. Number 2, having a dog, it taught me patience. Raising a dog, you need a lot of motherfucking patience. Because, dogs can be stubborn than a motherfucker, man. You gotta teach them, you gotta train them to sit, stay. And in that process, it could be very frustrating. Some dogs are stubborn, more stubborn than others. And some dogs, they'll know exactly what you want from them, and they won't do it. And you gotta actually have patience to see that process through. It could be nerve-wracking as fuck. And you need a lot of patience. Especially when in the puppy days, oh shit. Like I remember when I had my first puppy, it was like raising a newborn baby. I had to get up all times of the night. You got to crate train them when they're young because they sometimes they'll bark all night. And it requires a lot of patience, but once you get through that shit, it's rewarding as fuck though. But you need patience. And what will prepare you for life when you have your first child and raising a puppy? Because when you have a newborn, you're gonna have to get up all night. The baby gonna be crying. You gotta change diapers. It ain't no different than raising a newborn. So before you have a child, I feel like raising a puppy is the best way to go before you go out there and procreate and make a mistake and realize, oh, I'm not cut for this. Let's move on. I'm getting off topic. Oh shit. Another thing about having a dog, It teaches you a lot about unconditional love, man. One thing is about dogs, boy, they love the fuck out of you, man. They loyal to forever. Like they have your fucking back. They want to be around you no matter what. You can stink, be ugly, you can be broke, you can be skinny, you can be fat. A dog will have your fucking back to the fucking end. And then what's so like in my case, I got my dog when he was a puppy, and I raised my dog from being a puppy to an adult dog. And in the beginning, it was rough. It was one night, man. He caught he got sick one night, and he had diarrhea and he was throwing up. And I remember that shit like it was yesterday. In that process, I had to stay up with him. I had to literally lose sleep. That shit lasted for a week. And it was frustrating. It was an eye-opening moment like, damn, here I am want to be a father one day. And it's like, yo, this shit is really helping me for my future when I have a child. And that was like, going through it, it was frustrating. But looking back, like I really needed that lesson because now when I have my first child, I already know what to deal with. I already know I already got the patience set up to deal with whatever come my way. And then another thing about dog, they love you no matter what. Like when you get past all the dog training and they actually be who you are, when you train them you train them how to potty train them, you house train them, they know the manners. When they finally get that shit in and you sit back and look at your work, man, it is very fucking rewarding, man. Like it almost bring a tear to your eye. Like, damn, it took me X amount of years to get this dog to do this. It took me X amount of time, and they start maturing, and they see you as the leader. Man, it could be very fucking rewarding, man. And I feel like any adult that's out there right now, if you are looking to have have a child, and you ain't procreated yet, get a puppy first. If you got the money, the space, and the lifestyle to have a dog, I say go for it. Also, another thing about that, you can realize, and you can quickly realize, damn, I don't want to, if you can realize if you don't want to be a parent or not. You could quickly realize if you don't want to be a parent by going this route. And man, wouldn't it be nice if a lot of folks took this route instead of folks being deadbeat fucking parents? Because one thing about having this dog, at any given time, if it's not for you, you can get this dog to the shelter. You can get this dog to a family that appreciate it, and it's over. You can just give it to the nearest shelter. You can give it away to somebody who'll take care of it, and it's over. With a child, you can't do that shit. Once you have that child, you're stuck with it. And if people actually went this route, we'll actually see a lot of less deadbeat ass parents out there, man. So again, let's go back over my list. Having a puppy, it teaches you how to have patience. It teaches you responsibility and sacrifice. It teaches you how to be a leader. And it shows you what unconditional love really looks like. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all be well. I'm out.